And welcome. We are still on moment area method. This is example number 2. All right, so we are looking at a cantilever with a span of 4 meters. It carries a point load at the free end. All right, if the maximum slope is 1.5 degrees, we are asked to calculate the deflection at the free end. All right, we have to calculate the deflection at the free end. We are not given the point load, we are only given the span of the beam and the slope, which is 1.5 degrees. All right, now we are asked to calculate what? We are asked to calculate y max. So let's do this. All right, let's bring out our data first. Let's bring out our data. All right, so we say data given. All right, we're given the length L to be equal to 4 meters. We're given a point. We are not given the point load at the free end. We're given slope. All right, maximum slope to be equal to 1.5 degrees. All right, so this is all what we have here. All right, so now how do we find y max? How do we find y max? So we know that theta max for a cantilever with a point load at the free end, we know that theta max is equal to what? WL square all over what? All over 2EI. We have done this, we have derived this formula in our previous video where we considered cases under moment area method. So do well to watch it. All right, so we know that theta max is equals to WL square all over what? All over 2EI. All right, now from here we can substitute the value of what? 1.5. all right, so we have 1.5 degrees equal to WL square all over what? All over 2EI. All right, so this is what we have. All right, now we can convert degrees to radian. To convert degree to radian, we multiply by what? Pi all over 180. All right, so we have 1.5 multiplied by what? Pi all over 180 to be equals to WL square all over what? 2EI. All right, in the same vein, we can multiply both sides by 2. If we multiply both sides by 2, we will have 2 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by pi all over what? 180 equals to what? 2 multiplied by WL square all over what? All over 2EI. All right, so 2, we go with 2 here. We will have nothing but what? What do we have there? 2 multiplied by 1.5 multiplied by pi multiplied by 180 is nothing but what? 0.2618 radian. All right, so we have 0.2618 radian to be equal to WL square all over what? All over EI. All right, so take note of this. We are going to be using this very soon. Now we also know from our previous video, we have also derived that what? Y max. We have also derived that y max is equals to WL to the power of 3. All right, all over what? All over 3EI. For this particular case in our previous video, do well to watch that. All right, so y max will be equal to, this is the same thing as saying WL all to the power of 2 all over EI multiplied by what? L all over what? All over 3. Now if you come down here, we have WL square all over EI to be equal to 0.2618 radian. All right, so we are going to substitute the value of WL square all over EI into what? Into this equation. All right, so we have y max. Now in place of this, we are substituting 0.2618 radian. All right, so we have 0.2618 radian. This is multiplying L all over 3, and our L is what? Is 4. All right, so we have 4 all over what? All over 3. 0.2618 multiplied by 4 all over 3 will give us what? It will give us 0.0981 meter. All right, it will give us y max will be equal to 0.06 This will be 981 meter. But we need our deflection to be in what? In millimeters. So we multiply by 10 to the power of 3. So multiply by 10 to the power of 3. Y max will be equals to 6 point what? No, 69. It will be equals to 69.81 millimeters. So this is what we have as our Y max. So this is the maximum deflection for what? For this beam. All right, at the free end. Of course, the deflection at the free end will be what? The maximum deflection. So thank you for watching. I hope you understand all the concept we just explained. All we just did here is to apply the formula we have derived in our previous cases. All right, so stay tuned for example number 3. Be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.